Kids, I'm back. So this week for math, you're actually going to be playing a game. I'm going to teach you a game. It's pretty fun and it has a cool name. It's called Splat. So to play Splat, you don't need a lot of things. Use whatever you have around your house. You just need some little items and then something that can cover them and go splat. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to use, but use whatever works for you, okay? So I'm going to use, and if you need help to remember this game, it's in your packet if you have it. It's on page 56, and here's a little picture of the game. It's called Splat. All right, so what you need is, you need 10 items to start out with. So I found 10 pennies. You can use whatever you have though, but make sure they're kind of small. All right, and you're just going to drop them. Just drop them on the table. Don't make a big mess though. All right, so I have 10 pennies. Let me make sure though, I don't want to mess it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And remember, how much are pennies worth? 1 cent. They're copper brown. They have smooth edges and they're worth 1 cent. All right, so I have 10 pennies. You can spread them out if you want. I've had a little more fun if you spread them out. All right, and give it a second. So I have 10 pennies. Now, Ms. Henderson's going to use, this is like just a hand towel. That's what I found. I'm going to use that first. And I'm going to say splat. And when I say splat, I'm going to plop it down and cover up some of the pennies. You ready? Here we go. Splat. So I did splat. Now, how many pennies do you still see? Let's see. I still see this one. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only see 5 pennies. But I know how many pennies are all on my table. Even though some are covered, how many are there? Good, there's 10. So I'm going to write a number sentence for that. So let me get a piece of paper. Okay, first things first, it's always the same. I pick up my pencil and I write my name, Mrs. Henderson. And today's date for Miss Henderson, it's May the 9th, 2020. Okay, so I'm going to write a number sentence first. Let me look at my picture again. I know there's 10 pennies all here. I see 5 and some are covered, okay? So this might look a little different for you. And we're going to do an addition sentence. So we need our plus symbol. We know we're going to add 2 numbers together, so I'm going to do blanks, equals, how many pennies were there all together? Remember when I dropped them? Good, there were 10, so we know there's 10 all together. Okay? How many could we see? We could see 5 of them. So we know we can see 5. Some of them are covered up, but we know there's 10 all together. This is called finding the missing add-in. When you put when you're adding numbers, they're actually called add-ins. So we need to find out how many are covered up. Let's think about that. Let's use our brain. Okay, you know I could draw a 10 frame to help me, right? Let me do that. Let me draw a 10 frame to help me. Let me get a piece of paper. Here's my 10 frame. I'm going to draw it real quick. Just a little 10 frame. Okay. 4, 5. Okay. We know there's 10 all together. We can see 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we know there's 10 all together. So how many must be covered up by the towel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 must be covered up by the towel when I did splat. So we know 5 plus 5 more equals 10. Let's see if we're right though. Let's see if there's really 5 under the towel. Let's lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 were hidden under the towel. So that's how you play splat. So let's do it again. Let's do it a couple times and you can play it at home. Okay. Alright. And drop it. You can spread them out a little bit. And I'm going to do splat. Now for this splat, I'm not going to use a towel this time. I actually found this little Pokeball that I made a long time ago. So I'm just going to use that splat. Ready? Splat. Okay. How many can we still see? Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I can see a part of that one, so I'm going to count it. 8. So I still see 8. But I know altogether how many were there when we started. There were 10. Good. So let's write a number sentence for that. Okay. We can see 8. We're going to be adding. Some of them are hidden under that Pokeball. It's our missing add in, our missing number. But we know all together there were 10, right? Okay, so now we have to think. We see 8. Some of them are covered. There's 10 altogether. So for this time to solve it, I'm going to count on. So I'm going to put 8 in my head, and you can use your fingers if you need to. And I'm going to keep going till I get to 10. So let me start with 8. Okay, so I have 8. I need to get to 10. Let me see how many fingers I need to raise. 8, 9, 10. So I had to raise 2 more fingers. So under the Pokemon ball, there must be 2 pennies. Let's see if we're right. Let's see if I slide it. Oh, one got covered up a little bit. There were 1, 2 pennies. 2 pennies were covered by the Pokemon ball. Let's see. Let's do one more. And you know what? I'm just going to move them around. Alright. I'm going to use my little hand towel this time. Ready? And yeah, say it. Splat. Let's see how many we can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I see 6 pennies, but I know some must be under here because I had 10 to start with, right? Okay. Let's write a number sentence for that. Okay, so I see 6. I know some of them are under my towel. Don't know how many yet. But I know altogether there are 10 pennies. So we need to find that missing add-in, that missing number. So again, you can start with 6 in your brain and count on. Or you can do a number 10 frame to help you. I'm going to count on. So I'm going to put 6 in my brain, and I can use my fingers to help me. That's okay. So I have 6. I need to get to 10. So let me see how many fingers I have to add. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I had to raise 4 fingers. I had to add 4 more fingers. So 6 plus 4 more equals 10. Let's see if we're right though. Let's see if there's 4 pennies under the towel. Let's lift it up. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. So we were correct. So for your homework this week, I want you to play this game at home. Use whatever you have, pennies, just tear up little pieces of paper, Legos, and use something to splat it. You can use like a little towel like Miss Henderson did. Just use whatever you have. Say splat, and then you have to write the number sentence to what happened. You have to find how many are underneath the towel. And you can have somebody help you if you need help. And you can play the game with them. And I want you to do this at least 5 times. And write me 5 number sentences for your game of splat. And you know, if you want to try some different numbers too, instead of just doing 10, if you want to try 12 or try like 6, try some different numbers. But I want to see 5 number sentences to go with this game. I love you guys very much. Have fun. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Bye.